everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're keto, I'm John. Another beautiful day outside today. I'm getting ready to probably head to a boxing class for cardio because it is Tuesday. I wanted to talk to you guys today about how to get started on keto. So I believe just in the Band-Aid method, rip it off, jump right in, and just get right to it. I think there's some people that like to take a slower approach, maybe like a taper approach, but for me, I just jumped right in, and I found it just worked really well for me mentally, to where I could just engage fully into the diet and not have any setbacks or wean myself off. That's what worked for me. I am going to be looking down a little bit because I got some notes here, so I do apologize for that. So just keep it simple, guys. Don't overthink things, especially in the beginning. Just keep it really simple, especially with like your meal prep. You know, don't go trying to get fancy, trying to make different kinds of foods. Just really keep it boring at first till you get the hang of things and you understand the diet. And that's the other thing I wanted to go into. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you absolutely fully understand the diet that you're doing so that you can ensure you're doing it the right way. So many people try this diet and then it doesn't work out, or they say they couldn't do it, and it's most of the time because they weren't doing it correctly. So you just really want to make sure that you're not going over your carbs and not eating a bunch of protein. And when you are eating meals that have protein in them, you know, make sure you're adding in your fats, because you're going to want to be having meals that consist of more fat than they do protein. That's just a rule of thumb. So do the research, make sure you fully understand it before you try it. And if you're not seeing the right amount of results for you, then maybe you should adjust your carb intake and keep better track, which brings me into my next point. Make sure you're tracking, guys. You have to hold yourself accountable, and you have to have something in front of you that's telling you exactly what you're eating each day, especially when you're doing this for weight loss, because it's so easy to just eat this and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and those carbs add up really quickly, especially when you're only given 30 a day. So you just got to be really careful about not tracking. Get MyFitnessPal or whatever tracking device or app that you want, and make sure you're logging everything, holding yourself accountable. But when it comes to the food, just keep it simple. Go with your 80-20 ground beef, eggs, bacon, avocados, macadamia nuts, bulletproof coffees, things like that. Basics. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. And like I said, anytime that you're eating a meal, make sure that your protein is higher than, that your fat is higher than your protein. And we're always wanting to keep those carbs to a minimal. Stay away from sugar, period. Make sure, even fruit, you really don't want to be eating a lot of, I know some people say you can have some berries, and that's okay. But like I said, they add up really quickly. And especially at first, you're going to find that different things are going to work differently for different people. So you're going to have to kind of find your sweet spot, or what works really well for your body. And it could be that you can't have berries because they just don't allow you to get the results that you're looking for. So just make sure you're holding yourself accountable, sticking to the diet, and not trying to take any shortcuts or tell yourself, oh, it's okay if I just have one French fry. It's all right if I just have a couple of gummy bears. Does not work like that, guys. You don't want to be going down that path, especially because it's just such a slippery slope of going back into old ways. And I promise you, it'll be tough at first, but once you get the hang of things, and you'll get adapted, and you will start to see that you'll have much less cravings for the things that you used to really like. And you'll get to the point where you don't even really want them, or need them at least. You can fight off the cravings, and it's not that big of a deal for you. Make sure that you keep your macros where they're supposed to be. Fats between 70 and 80%, protein between 10 and 20%, carbs between 5 and 10%. Electrolytes is essential, guys. On this diet, you don't have any carbohydrates to be retaining water as well. So you're going to want to be drinking tons of water and replenishing all your electrolytes. So if you can find a good supplement, that would be great. I take some cream of tartar and salt and a magnesium supplement. And that does it for me. So if you need to look into like doing Zip Fizz or electrolyte supplements, that's fine too. I heard that really good things about them actually. So I hope this was helpful, and if you did enjoy the content, please hit that subscribe, guys. I would really appreciate it. It would help me to grow. That way I can just get my message out there, tell everybody about keto, and try to inspire people and help people change their lives, because I know it changed my life and I just want to give back. So I will talk to you guys later, and I'll see you soon, hopefully. Have a fantastic day.